Some of us was in the 2nd Kansas Colored. We fought the Rebs at Jenkins Ferry last April, just after they killed every Negro soldier they captured at Poison Springs. So at Jenkins Ferry, we decided we weren't taking no Reb prisoners, and we didn't leave one of them alive. The ones of us that didn't die that day, we joined up with the 116th U.S. Colored, sir, from Camp Nelson, Kentucky.
What's your name, soldier?
Private Harold Green, sir.
I'm Corporal Ira Clark, sir, 5th Massachusetts Cavalry. We're waiting over there. We're leaving our horses behind and shipping out with the 24th Infantry for the assault next week on Wilmington.
How long have you been a soldier?
2 years, sir.
2nd Kansas Colored Infantry, they fought bravely at Jenkins Ferry.
That's right, sir.
They killed 1,000 rebel soldiers, sir. They were very brave. And making $3 less each month than white soldiers.
That's 2nd Kansas, boys.
Another $3 subtracted from our pay for our uniforms.
That was true, yes, sir.
Equal pay now, but still no commissioned Negro officers.
I'm aware of that, Corporal Clark.
Yes, sir. That's good that you're aware, sir. It's only
Do you think the Wilmington attack...
Now that white people have accustomed themselves to seeing Negro men with guns fighting on their behalf, and now that they can tolerate Negro soldiers getting equal pay, maybe in a few years they can abide the idea of Negro lieutenants and captains. In 50 years, maybe a Negro colonel. In 100 years, the vote.
What will you do after the war, Corporal Clark?
Work, sir. Perhaps you'll hire me.
Perhaps I will.
But you should know, sir, that I get sick at the smell of boot black and I cannot cut hair.
I've yet to find a man who could cut mine so it'd make any difference.
You got springy hair for a white man.
I do. My last barber hanged himself. And the one before that. Left me his scissors in his will.
President Lincoln, sir.
Hey, boys.
We saw you, Ed. We were at...
He was at Gettysburg.
You boys fight at Gettysburg?
No, we didn't fight there. We just signed up last month. We saw him 2 years ago at the cemetery dedication.
You know, we heard you speak. We had... damn. Hey, how tall are you anyway?
Geez, shut up.
Could you hear what I said?
No, sir, not much. It was...
407 years ago, our fathers brought forth from this continent a new nation conceived in liberty to dedicate to the proposition that all men are created equal.
That's good. Thank you.
Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We're met on a great battlefield of that war.
That's good. Thank you.
We come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live.
His uncles, they died on the second day of fighting.
I know the last part. It is rather...
Boys, best go and find your company. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
God bless you, too. God bless you.
That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
It's nighttime. The ship's moved by some terrible power at a terrific speed. It was imperceptible in the darkness. I have an intuition that we're headed towards the shore. No one else seems to be aboard the vessel. I'm very keenly aware of my aloneness. I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space. Not that I have bad dreams. I reckon it's the speed that's strange to me. I'm used to going a deliberate pace. I should spare you, Molly. I shouldn't tell you my dreams.
I don't want to be spared if you won't. And you spare me nothing. Perhaps it's the assault on Wilmington Port. You dream about the ship before a battle, usually.
How's the coconut?
Beyond description. Almost 2 years, nothing meant. Another casualty of the war. He wants to listen to a useless woman grouse about her carriage accident.
I do.
Stuff. You tell me dreams, that's all. I'm your soothsayer. That's all I am to you anymore. I'm not to be trusted. Even if it was not a carriage accident, even if it was an attempted assassination.
It's most probably an accident.
It was an assassin whose intended target was you.
How are the plans coming along for the big shindy?
I don't want to talk about parties. You don't care about parties.
Not much, but they're a necessary hindrance.
I know. I know what it's about, the ship. It's not Wilmington Port. It's not a military campaign. It's the amendment to abolish slavery. Why else would you force me to invite demented radicals into my home? You're going to try to get the amendment passed in the House of Representatives before the term ends? Before the inauguration?
Don't spend too much money on the flub-dubs.
No one's loved as much as you. No one's ever been loved so much by the people. You might do anything now. Don't waste that power on an amendment bill that's sure of defeat. Did you remember Robert's coming home for the reception? I knew you'd forget. That's the ship you're sailing on. The 13th Amendment. You needn't tell me I'm right. I know I am.
Oh, it's late, Mrs. Keckley.
All she needs is for the grand reception. It's slow work.
Good night.
Did you tell her a dream?